Very good afternoon to everyone, and welcome to today's webinar, How to Engage and Retain Customers in a Post-COVID World. Thank you everyone for taking time out and joining us here today. I'm Jitesh, your host for this event, and today we'll be looking at some key pointers like how COVID-19 has made an impact on businesses across the globe, the new normal, and how to analyze and address challenges posed by COVID-19. Most importantly, how to engage and retain customers in the new normal. So, we'll be running an interactive Q&A session at the end of the webinar. During the webinar, if any question arises, please share your question in the chat window available to the right side of your screen. We have received a few queries while registrations, which we will be answering at the end of the webinar and also address the chat window queries later on. So if you have any questions, just pop them in there. And if you miss anything, don't worry, we'll be sharing the on-demand recording as well. So firstly, let me introduce you all to the speakers today. So our presenter today, Mr. Ajay Parikh, is the Director Operations at Ecosmoke Technologies Private Limited. He has a background of over 30 years of successes in sales and marketing operations, business operations, and profit center head across industry domains of automation, telecom services, telecom infrastructures, renewable energy, and IT. So he's currently leading the initiative Loyalty Expert in the domain of loyalty and channel engagement and management on digital platform for businesses in manufacturing and service sectors. Loyalty Expert is a SaaS-based program launched successfully in April 2019 with several clients already using the program. Also, we have Mr. Ruturaj Manyar, who is the project lead at Cosmop Technologies Private Limited. He has over 6 years of experience in product and service-based dynamic web solutions, microservice and API middleware development, telecom solutions, and system integration. His key proficiency is in helping organizations to design and develop SaaS products or solutions and enhance customer engagement with a better experience. Now, with the introduction, I will request Mr. Ajay to please begin with the webinar.
Thank you, Jitesh. I guess I'm audible quite well. And thank you very much, friends, for taking out your time. It's indeed a pleasure to be a part of this webinar. So let's move to the first slide. Can we move over to the first slide, Jitesh? Yeah. Okay. As you all know, it's quite obvious that it is impossible for the world to come out of the COVID-19 crisis without getting impacted. The enormous impact to human life is alarming and has created a major imbalance in the entire ecosystem. Generally, we understand that the crisis will not only leave many an organization struggling for survival, but will also force many to look for alternative strategic paths. While on one hand, the COVID-19 crisis has imposed enormous challenges on business organizations, on the other hand, it has also necessitated innovations, presenting organizations with opportunities to identify new business models that will allow them to survive through the crisis. The key observation here within business is the debate between essential and the non-essential ones. It is no secret that many countries of the world have imposed restrictions on congregations or people working in proximity to each other. Industries that produce and deliver information products and services, therefore, have continued to function, while those that manufacture physical products, especially labor-intensive manufacturing firms, they were forced to minimize operations or some even temporarily shut down. However, in the most countries, physical products which were essential in nature were allowed to be manufactured given the need for these products in the people's everyday life. Of course, what constitutes essential is neither straightforward nor uniform across countries. However, there is an agreement on some of the basic essentials such as food, pharma, fuel, banking, and bazaar. This highlights an important aspect of the essential nature of products or services, that of the essential nature of the channel or delivery mechanism that is coupled with the primary product or service. Alternative mechanisms of delivery or distribution that reduces the need for movement of people or the possibility of physical proximity are continuously being explored by firms in many industries such as retail and hospitality. Let's move to the next slide. Businesses can be widely classified in terms of the degree of impact. Here in the slide, we have shown three different categories. The first one is a potential for significant impact. In high impact, mostly the non-essential category of businesses are leading. Example, travel, hospitality, entertainment, luxury segment, etc. An exception, of course, in this category, though essential, is the education segment, which is severely impacted. And still, businesses are struggling to find out a better way. Similarly, other two categories, which may include businesses in manufacturing, construction, infrastructure, transportation. Let's move to the next slide. Now, how do we adapt to this new reality? So broadly speaking, this is very obvious what you are seeing in the slide. It is no major discovery. Reassess growth opportunities, track behavior change, check different perspectives, reevaluate, redesign, prioritize, implement. Something which is not in our control, we can't do anything, like the pandemic, whatever has happened. But what is in our control is to adapt our businesses to this new reality. It will be quite some time before we understand the full impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. But the history of such shocks tells us two things. First, in severe economic downturns and recessions, some companies are able to gain advantage. Among large firms doing businesses, during the past four downturns, 14% of them increased both sales growth rate and EBIT margin. We would have similar examples in this pandemic as well, with many companies showing good growth during this period. The COVID-19 pandemic has severely disrupted global consumption, forcing people to unlearn old habits and adopt new ones. A study on habit formation suggests that an average time for a new habit to form is 66 days, with a minimum of 21 days. Anomalies usually emerge from data that is both granular and high frequency. As behavior changed with the outbreak of COVID-19, for example, rich sources included data on foot traffic and credit card spending. We are fortunate that we are in an era where digital technology has really given us a lot of avenues to identify these kind of trends through the technologies and programs available. In the military, a technique for discovering what you don't know is to use the eyes of enemy. Military leaders ask themselves, what is the enemy paying attention to? And then shift their own attention accordingly to eliminate potential blind spots and alternative perspectives. The same can be applied to industry mavericks and competitors. Who is doing well? What market segments are your rivals focused on? What products or services are they launching? The same principle can be extended to customers. Which ones are exhibiting new behaviors? Which have stayed loyal? What new crises induced needs do customers have, and what are they paying attention to? All this is happening all around us. Only we need an eye to closely observe them. Next slide, please. In terms of response to this, the first part comes with reconfiguring the business model. Now, to figure out what business model the new normal requires, you need to ask certain basic questions about how you create and deliver value, who you will partner with, and who your customers will be. As an example, let's look at how retail shopping businesses should be adjusting to the demand shift to digital. Can you take the value you offer online? Which platforms should you work with? Can you expand your customer niche? For the vast majority of companies, responding to demand shifts will involve at least some digital transformation and probably a significant level of it. This is one point which we all must keep in mind, that
The only and the major tool which can help businesses survive this crisis is digital, and digital transformation.
Microsoft
Microsoft
CEO
CEO
Satya
Satya
Nadella
Nadella
observed at
observed
the
at the
end
end
of
of
April
April
this
this
year.
year.
He
He
says we
says
have
we have
seen
seen
2 years
2 years
worth
worth
of
of
digital
digital
transformation
transformation
in
in
2 months.
2 months.
That is
That is
phenomenal
phenomenal
among the
among the
enterprise
enterprise
customers.
customers.
And the
And the
result of
result of
those
those
investments
investments
will
will
persist
persist
long
long
after
after
the
the
crisis.
crisis.
Employees at
Employees at
companies
companies
across the
across the
board
board
have
have
adjusted to
adjusted to
working
working
remotely
remotely
and
and
collaborating
collaborating
via
via
video
video
conferences.
conferences.
Many of
Many
those
of those
habits and
habits and
patterns
patterns
will
will
continue
continue
and
and
stick with
stick
them.
with them.
A good
A good
example of
example of
such
such
organizations would
organizations would
be
be
educational
educational
institutions,
institutions,
which have
which
not
have
only
not only
adapted
adapted
online
online
platforms to
platforms to
hold
hold
virtual
virtual
classes,
classes,
but have
but have
also
also
designed
designed
educational
educational
products
products
which
which
combine
combine
interesting
interesting
asynchronous
asynchronous
instructional
instructional
pedagogies with
pedagogies with
synchronous
synchronous
classes.
classes.
The
The
COVID
COVID
19
19
crisis
crisis
has,
has,
in the
in the
near
near
future,
future,
required
required
organizations to
organizations to
look
look
for
for
digital
digital
replacements
replacements
or
or
identify
identify
ways
ways
of
of
delivering their
delivering their
products
products
and
and
service
service
with
with
minimal
minimal
physical
physical
contact.
contact.
These
These
choices
choices
have
have
presented
presented
opportunities
opportunities
for
for
firms to
firms to
be
be
innovative
innovative
in
in
redesigning their
redesigning their
existing
existing
products,
products,
designing
designing
alternative
alternative
digital
digital
products
products
and
and
services,
services,
and
and
or
or
rethink
rethink
their
their
product and
product and
service
service
delivery
delivery
channels
channels
and
and
mechanisms,
mechanisms,
and to
and to
look for
look for
strategic
strategic
positions
positions
and
and
partners
partners
in the
in the
new
new
ecosystem which
ecosystem
can
which can
help them
help them
achieve
achieve
this.
this.
While there
While
is
there is
hope
hope
that the
that the
world
world
may
may
return to
return
the
to the
old
old
ways of
ways of
working,
working,
there is
there is
also
also
a
a
deep
deep
skepticism
skepticism
that
that
warns us
warns
of
us
the
of the
dangers of
dangers of
such a
such a
false
false
hope
hope
and
and
cautions us
cautions
of
us
the
of the
imminent
imminent
new
new
normal
normal
that we
that
may
we
be
may be
heading
heading
towards.
towards.
Much
Much
like
like
us,
us
individuals
individuals
who
who
prefer
prefer
not to
not
be
to be
disrupted
disrupted
if we
if we
are,
are,
choose to
choose
be
to be
so in
so in
own
own
terms.
terms.
Organizations
Organizations
too
too
are
are
likely to
likely to
exhibit
exhibit
stickiness to
stickiness to
their
their
ways of
ways of
working
working
and
and
prefer to
prefer to
return to
return
their
to their
equilibria
equilibria
and
and
status
status
quo.
quo.
Although the
Although the
parents of
perils of
such
such
stickiness may
stickiness may
disappear,
disappear,
should the
should the
COVID
COVID
19
19
crisis
crisis
dissipate,
dissipate,
the
the
opportunity
opportunity
presented
presented
for
for
increasing
increasing
degree
degree
of
of
digitization
digitization
in
in
business
business
firms
firms
shall
shall
remain.
remain.
We
We
can
can
move to the
move to the
next
next
slide.
slide.
Coming to the
Coming to the
customer
customer
engagement and
engagement and
customer
customer
retention, which
retention,
is the
which is the
specific
specific
focus
focus
in
in
today's
today's
webinar.
webinar.
Uh,
Um,
let's
let's
start
start
first
first
understand this
understand this
whole
whole
concept.
concept.
All
All
successful
successful
businesses
businesses
have at
have at
least
least
one thing
one
in
thing in
common,
common,
and that
and
is
that is
customer
customer
centricity.
centricity.
All
All
relationships have
relationships
an
have an
emotional
emotional
component,
component,
and that
and that
holds
holds
true for
true
the
for the
connection
connection
between
between
people and
people and
brands.
brands.
Your
Your
business's
business's
relationship with
relationship with
customers is
customers is
built
built
over
over
time,
time,
nourished by
nourished by
experiences
experiences
along
along
many
many
online and
online and
physical
physical
touch
touch
points in
points
their
in their
journey,
journey,
grounded in
grounded in
expectations
expectations
and
and
confirmed
confirmed
through
through
repeated
repeated
interactions.
interactions.
A
A
crisis
crisis
puts
puts
both the
both the
strengths
strengths
and
and
weaknesses in
weaknesses
your
in your
relationship
relationship
under a
under a
spotlight.
spotlight.
That is
That
what
is
the
what the
pandemic has
pandemic has
done.
done.
And the
And the
coronavirus
coronavirus
pandemic is
pandemic is
not
not
just
just
any
any
crisis.
crisis.
The
The
lockdown
lockdown
nature of
nature
the
of the
response to
response
this
to this
crisis,
crisis,
which is
which is
forcing
forcing
most
most
people
people
to be
to be
physically
physically
separated
separated
from their
from their
friends,
friends,
extended
extended
family,
family,
workplace, and
workplace, and
favorite
favorite
places,
places,
is
is
requiring
requiring
organizations to
organizations to
adapt
adapt
to a
to a
digital or
digital or
remote way
remote
of
way
doing
of doing
business
business,
and is
and is
dramatically
dramatically
altering
altering
people's
people's
daily
daily
experiences.
experiences.
If you
If
are a
you are a
B2C
B2C
company,
company,
your
your
most
most
important
important
stakeholder
stakeholder
right
right
now
now
is a
is a
human
human
being
being
who is
who is
craving
craving
comfort and
comfort and
connection
connection
and
and
suddenly
suddenly
needs a
needs a
new
new
customer
customer
experience.
experience.
Your
Your
first
first
question,
question,
therefore,
therefore,
shouldn't be
shouldn't be
how
how
can I
can I
grab
grab
market
market
share
share,
or
or
even
even
how do
how
I
do I
boost my
boost my
top
top
line
line
to
to
counteract the
counteract the
economic
economic
carnage I
carnage
am
I am
facing.
facing.
Your
Your
most
most
pressing
pressing
question
question
ideally
ideally
should be
should be
how do
how
I
do I
support my
support my
customers
customers
right
right
now
now
in a
in a
meaningful
meaningful
way,
way,
human
human
way,
way,
and a
and a
relevant way.
relevant way.
Even
Even
before
before
this
this
crisis,
crisis,
according to
according to
PwC
PwC
research, it
research, it
showed
showed
that
that
59% of
59% of
global
global
consumers
consumers
surveyed
surveyed they felt companies had lost touch with the human element of customer experience. And 75% of the customers surveyed preferred to interact with a human versus an automated machine. And now, people might be struggling to navigate the many friction points of the new normal and need a human touch even more. For instance, making purchasing choices for essential items without being able to try out or see products in person could be difficult for many. The same is true for getting advice online or solving problems. An example being telehealth, without direct human contact.
As
As a
a result,
result,
what
what
customers
customers
care
care
about
about
most
most
right
right
now
now
might
might
be
be
changing.
changing.
Brands with
Brands
the
with the
best
best
price,
price,
coolest
coolest
product,
product,
or
or
most
most
memorable
memorable
marketing
marketing
campaign
campaign
might
might
not
not
have
have
an
an
advantage
advantage
compared with
compared with
those
those
that
that
exhibit
exhibit
emotional
emotional
intelligence
intelligence
and
and
communicate with
communicate with
care,
care,
honesty, and
honesty, and
empathy,
empathy,
and
and
build
build
trust
trust
as a
as a
result.
result.
In
In
times of
times of
crisis,
crisis,
people
people
want to
want
be
to be
seen and
seen and
understood,
understood,
and they are
and they are
extremely
extremely
sensitive to
sensitive to
tone and
tone and
motive.
motive.
Are you
Are you
reaching out
reaching
to
out to
help
help
them
them
or to
or to
sell them
sell them
something?
something?
Does your
Does your
outreach
outreach
feel
feel
authentic and
authentic and
caring,
caring,
or
or
does it
does it
appear
appear
self
self
serving?
serving?
Keep in
Keep in
mind
mind
that the
that the
impact of
impact
the
of the
actions you
actions you
take
take
today
today
will
will
probably
probably
outlast the
outlast the
pandemic
pandemic
and
and
define
define
the
the
loyalty
loyalty
people
people
have to
have
your
to your
brand and
brand
your
and your
products.
products.
So the
So the
messages you
messages you
put
put
out in the
out in the
marketplace
marketplace
must be
must be
grounded
grounded
in the
in the
actual
actual
experience
experience
and
and
needs of
needs
your
of your
customers.
customers.
And
And
those
those
messages
messages
must be
must be
matched by
matched by
your
your
credible
credible
ability to
ability to
deliver on
deliver
them.
on them.
If you
If you
can
can
earn
earn
customers'
customers'
trust
trust
in
in
this
this
way,
way,
you will
you will
build a
build a
connection
connection
today
today
which will
which will
last for
last
the
for the
future.
future.
Let's move
Let's
to the
move to the
next
next
one.
one.
Coming
Coming
down
down
to
to
Indian
Indian
scenario, we
scenario, we
are
are
specifically
specifically
addressing
addressing
the
the
SME and
SME
the
and the
MSME
MSME
segment.
segment.
The
The
Indian
Indian
MSME
MSME
struggle
struggle
for
for
technology
technology
adoption
adoption
continues.
continues.
Lack
Lack
of
of
understanding
understanding
and
and
knowledge
knowledge
about
about
digital
digital
tools for
tools for
communication
communication
has
has
resulted
resulted
in
in
about
about
one
one
third of
third of
Indian
Indian
MSMEs
MSMEs
adopting
adopting
digital
digital
means to
means to
interactions with
interactions with
employees,
employees,
customers, and
customers, and
suppliers.
suppliers.
In
In
terms of
terms of
full
full
adoption of
adoption of
such
such
technologies
technologies
or
or
software as
software
a
as a
service
service
solutions,
solutions,
the
the
figure
figure
dropped
dropped
drastically
drastically
to
to
below
below
10%.
10%.
According to
According to
survey
survey
conducted by
conducted by
the
the
SME
SME
body, which
body,
is
which is
India
India
SME
SME
Forum,
Forum,
importantly,
importantly,
we,
we,
despite
despite
50% of
50%
the
of the
respondents
respondents
claimed
claimed
benefits of
benefits of
using
using
digital
digital
tools
tools
in
in
terms of
terms of
operational
operational
efficiency,
efficiency,
customer
customer
engagement, and
engagement, and
profitability,
profitability.
a
A
staggering
staggering
70% of
70%
the
of the
MSMEs
MSMEs
cited
cited
lack of
lack of
knowledge
knowledge
and
and
guidance in
guidance in
using
using
such
such
tools,
tools,
cost of
cost of
investing in
investing
these
in these
technologies,
technologies,
and lack
and
of
lack of
skilled
skilled
talent to
talent to
manage
manage
them
them
among the
among the
key
key
challenges
challenges
towards
towards
adoption of
adoption of
digital
digital
technologies.
technologies.
Enterprises
Enterprises
across
across
verticals in
verticals in
India
India
are
are
going
going
through a
through a
phase
phase
of
of
transformation,
transformation,
and this
and this
change
change
involves
involves
the
the
adoption of
adoption of
digital
digital
technologies.
technologies.
Indeed,
Indeed,
digital
digital
transformation
transformation
has
has
become the
become the
norm
norm
today.
today.
While
While
organizations have
organizations have
adopted
adopted
information
information
technology
technology
solutions for
solutions for
years,
years,
the
the
pace of
pace
this
of this
adoption has
adoption has
never
never
been
been
so
so
quick
quick
and
and
fervent.
fervent.
There
There
are
are
a
a
number of
number of
reasons for
reasons for
this,
this,
but the
but the
push is
push is
coming
coming
from the
from the
consumers
consumers
who
who
demand
demand
better
better
and
and
more
more
innovative
innovative
services.
services.
The
The
application
application
economy or
economy
the
or the
app
app
economy,
economy,
the way
the
we
way we
say,
say,
and the
and the
rise of
rise of
digital
digital
payments
payments
are
are
also
also
driving the
driving the
consumption of
consumption of
services.
services.
Cost has
Cost has
been the
been the
number one
number one
concern
concern
here,
here,
but
but
then
then
cloud
cloud
computing
computing
came
came
along
along
and
and
introduced
introduced
new
new
consumption
consumption
models.
models.
To
To
be
be
in the
in the
top
top
league in
league
their
in their
respective
respective
industries,
industries,
companies
companies
must
must
adopt
adopt
technologies
technologies
like
like
artificial
artificial
intelligence,
intelligence,
blockchain,
blockchain,
virtual
virtual
reality,
reality,
augmented
augmented
reality,
reality,
mixed
mixed
reality,
reality,
advanced
advanced
analytics,
analytics,
Internet of
Internet of
Things,
Things,
cybersecurity, and
cybersecurity,
of
and of
course,
course,
hybrid
hybrid
clouds.
clouds.
Technology is
Technology is
also
also
fueling
fueling
entrepreneurship and
entrepreneurship and
supporting
supporting
millions of
millions of
small and
small and
medium-sized
medium-sized
enterprises
enterprises
who are
who are
now
now
major
major
contributors to the
contributors to the
country's
country's
GDP.
GDP.
We can
We
move to
can
the
move to the
next
next
one.
one.
Coming to
Coming to
organizational
organizational
concerns, the
concerns, the
slide
slide
mentions
mentions
categorize the
categorize the
concerns
concerns
which
which
are on
are
the
on the
high
high
side and
side and
most
most
significant to
significant to
any
any
company.
company.
B2C
B2C
companies
companies
typically
typically
encounter
encounter
customers on
customers on
multiple
multiple
channels.
channels:
Physical, that
physical,
is
that is
face to
face to
face,
face,
remote
remote
via
via
mail or
mail or
phone,
phone,
and
and
digital
digital
via
via
online
online
sales and
sales and
support.
support.
Up
Up
until
until
now,
now,
you have
you have
probably
probably
prioritized
prioritized efficiency, transitioning human interactions where possible to digital or automated ones. The irony in that shift is now, in the time of COVID-19, it's no longer good enough to just make those experiences simple and efficient. You must be more human across those virtual channels because people don't get that touch in other ways. So think about how you can embed human interactions, be honest with your customers about what has changed, and surprise them with unexpected and caring gestures. For example, a A customer who contacts a call center might be delighted to have the option of a video call with a real person who is also working from home and is willing to take as much time as needed to address her question. The video creates a human connection, and the entire customer experience shows that the company cares. It's willing to prioritize the quality of the interaction over call volume efficiency. The experience also shows that the company is taking care of its employees by enabling them to keep working and to keep getting paid from home. There's a hidden opportunity too. When all bets are off, you can go ahead and test innovative new approaches to customer care that you might have been too risk-averse to try before. Consider offering your most loyal customers the opportunity to pilot such programs as a way of deepening your engagement with them. And consider what you can do for your loyalists in general. Some online grocers, for instance, have been trying to prioritize delivery to their long-time customers. If you demonstrate to your customer that you have done everything in your power to put protecting and serving them ahead of seeking profits, that you understand that this is not the time for business as usual. They will be far more forgiving of imperfect execution, operational glitches, and poor video connections. We'll move to the next slide. Some tips for us to take a note. Capture your customers' changed expectation and experience in the post-COVID-19 scenario. That is the understanding part. Reorganize your strategy and execution around these validated inputs. Do not get too aggressive in marketing. Take time to listen to customers, people, what they need for appropriate understanding. Explore digital options to connect employees, trade partners, influencers, customers on a common platform for seamless connectivity and transactions. Find innovative ways to create customer engagement and reward customer loyalty. All this and maybe many more. These are just a few of them which we could note down. Adapt to trending digital technologies and create rewarding and most engaging experiences through such programs. There are many options available. Increase engagement with customers through sharing most impacting offerings, schemes which will be of high interest for customers. Take care to ensure these should not be typical promotional campaigns which most people disapprove of. It should be more personalized after doing enough research on these specific customers or group of customers. Sensitize your teams and make them aware of the importance of companies' renewed approach to make them take ownership collectively as a team and perform required execution. Explore technology options of connecting remotely with target audience as well as team members, preferably over a video call, if it is possible. Businesses must evaluate appropriate digital platforms and work on making these as integral part of their operations to keep pace with newer challenges. Now we'll move to the next slide on channel engagement and loyalty program. Companies across the globe use loyalty programs or channel engagement programs for improving customer retention rate. Customers registered under such programs get rewarded on every purchase, which incentivizes them to stay connected with products or service and ensures higher business. A loyalty program is an add-on experience being offered to the customers. As a result, the end users feel valued and they are motivated to prefer repeat purchases with the same brand offering loyalty benefits against the other alternatives in the market. Loyalty programs or channel engagement programs are an efficient way to make customers associate with the brand or business for longer term, with the brand offering innovative engagement rewards. Now, just a short one, what builds customer loyalty? There are broadly 5 parameters we are talking of. The first one is customer expectations, customer satisfaction, perceived value of your product or service, the corporate image, and the customer's trust on the company and the brand. Major brands are using specialized loyalty programs to retain their loyal customers base. According to a research study, Getting new customers is much more expensive than nurturing existing ones, regardless of the nature of business. Increasing and retaining brand loyal customers has become a hygiene requirement. The program allows you to reduce customer churn rate by going beyond transactional rewards. Further, most companies in the manufacturing and service industry are facing increased competition with little differentiation. Add to this, the customer data is often not fully leveraged. Thus, it is necessary to segment, understand, and predict customer behavior to increase marketing efficiency by targeted multi channel communication and campaigning. We'll move to the next slide. Of late, it has become increasingly important to cover the distribution channel within the scope of loyalty benefits, as most of these deal in multiple businesses or brands, and they need to be given special recognition or value to make them stick to your business goals, growth, and market share. Besides, loyalty programs or channel engagement programs are expanding their presence online via social networks or improve brand awareness. In short, you can acknowledge the loyalty program or the channel engagement program for future-proof business growth. With more and more companies adopting such programs, it is not far that these programs would very soon become a hygiene factor. To sustain marketing competition for the long run, the loyalty program should share an appropriate value it receives in proportion to the value clients get. It has to be aligned with the company's prime objectives and goals, focus on the interest and preference of customers, be attainable, meaningful, and relevant to the customers, have a capability to attract new customers and concurrently retaining existing customers. Next slide, please. Everything is fine, but the main thing is the execution. The execution strategy here, the leader or the CEO or the owner of the company plays a very important role in the execution strategy, which ideally is recommended as a top-down approach. He carries the responsibility of taking everyone along and aligning the team with company's priorities and thought process. Typically, the process would need a well-thought-out detailed plan with stakeholders defined in every step of execution and team leads who would lead each level of execution in this change management, especially pertaining to process changes. The strategic alignment, like you can see in the slide, what is it, why is it important, how will it be implemented, everyone in the team needs to know and be aware of this. Similarly, development execution capabilities needs to be measured and accordingly teams need to be created, which covers business acumen, leadership and management, sales and customer focus. We move to the next slide, please. The belief and conviction for need to change at the leadership levels. Shared belief and conviction with teams across organizations. Appoint responsible team members who shall lead the execution. Identify, prioritize business areas needing immediate attention. Work out key features, functions, capabilities of proposed automation, including stakeholders. Check, evaluate best suitable platforms for these areas and plan execution. There are enough expertise available in the marketplace. If somebody is not very comfortable as an internal resource, they may source these services from the external agency and see what matches the requirement of this business closely. So with this, my slides are ending here. I would now invite our project lead Ruturaj to share a few slides briefing on the technology aspect of whatever we have covered so far. Yes, Ruturaj.
So thank you, Mr. Ajay Parikh, to share the in-depth information and analysis. So hello everyone, very good evening. I am Ruturaj Maya, and yes, it's me a pleasure and excited to speak with you. So today I would like to share some information and facts about the digital technology and digital transformation and their importance. During the current situation, as we all know, the digital technology has played the major role in current situation, and many organizations and brands have realized the importance of the digital platform, and that company and brands equip the digital platform to do their day-to-day transaction and process, avoiding the physical proximity. Because in the current situation in lockdown, it is very hard to interact with the any person and consumer to the physically. And also I can experience in the current situation, still I have find the many organizations and other brands who are not digital equipped any ecosystem, and that the companies and brands facing the some challenges. Like I just give the example about the challenges like how to reach their consumer and their perspective efficiently, and increase the trust value and brand value in the consumer mind without any physical interaction. This is the first challenge that are facing the company who are not digital platform. Another challenge I feel the company is facing right now: how do we reach their consumer and perspective and provide the company service and product information remotely? Because in the current lockdown situation, it is very hard to sales feel the interaction is zero. So many companies facing, they are not introduce their new services and new products to your consumer. So based on that, we are realized the loyalty program and rewards is very helpful and efficient to the any company to connect with your consumer and perspective and share their services and products. Like digital technology is enable different kind of the transactional experience and user experience, and bring out to the conceptual relevance to the what companies, brands, and their channels partners like dealer, distributor, retailer, and you can also add another channel partner services as per your industry. They are know about the customer demand and customer expectation. So if you can use any kind of the digital transformation and you can serve one of the loyalty reward program, it is very easy to connect with your consumer. So how do your loyalty reward program and technology will be interact each other efficiently, and you can get the good program to the success in the market? So in the first in our mind, we can realize and we can find out the in-app reward is very successful in the current market. The business are aware that the consumer behavior drastically changed with the introduction to the different social and internet platform. So if you can launch your reward and program in mobile-friendly loyalty program, is convince to the any consumer and your perspective and channel partner to create their consumer as well. Research show that the mobile-friendly application is so super in the current situation, and you can see the Phonepe, Paytm application is drastically, even Baidu also drastically uses by the consumer. And also many perspective and channel partner and consumer receive the incentive on loyalty program. The consumer can easily track their point, status of the process, status of the product purchasing, status of the project delivery. All kinds of the information they are quickly available in the mobile application. Also, you can use the mobile application as a digital promotion and marketing purpose, and you can regularly provide the company updates, company new product launching and service launching to the consumer, and consumer aware about the what the company next product will be launched and when. And like the internet connectivity, we are very thankful thanks to the Mukesh Ambani to launching the 4G and 5G services in the India. So now everyone has a good smartphone with a good connectivity. So this is the advantage in app rewards, and that will be very helpful to the loyalty program. Second things is data analytics and integration, because this is very more important for the any company and brands to the pull the data from the respective resources, interaction and experience, because many companies are using CRM and ERP platform like Zoho and SAP, and that have a good data about the consumer and product activity. But when your loyalty program will be connect with that kind of the tools, and we can merge that data, you will definitely get the good analysis reports and data that will be very helpful to the organize your program. You can regularly export the data and provide some algorithm, and you can get the report about your revenue and your target achievement. You can also track your sales activity within this data. This report also will be give what is your loyalty program will be success or not. What kind of the consumer requires this loyalty program, what kind of the consumer wants to the what kind of the product and services. That kind of the such kind of the information also you can get from that kind of the integration and analysis. Sometimes it's very critical to tracking the non-purchasing activity for the consumer as well, because many of the consumer will become perspective comes with you and interact with you, but they are not buying any service in a product. But that data is also available in your loyalty program and as well your data tools. So based on the data, you can also identify what kind of the data, what kind of the consumer perspective is connect with you without any service and product interaction. So this is another digital transformation and digital technology that we are aware about in loyalty program. Now, I can also looking for the real-time and location-based experience, because many of companies provide the multiple services and products, but company realize that the sum of the product is very popular in some area at some period of time, and then after that product will be gone from the market. So how I can identify that this consumer wants to get this product, or this product is very popular in this area. The real-time integration is very important to the any digital transformation to identify the customer experience and customer identification. In our government provide the KYC integration system, and based on that you can easily identify the consumer data in proper level. So based on that you can easily identify the consumer is either channel partner, either is retailer, distributor, or any other, either is end customer, and you can target your consumer based on the grouping level. Like I can find out the distributor, I can find out the retailer, I can find out the end customer. So you can plan the reward program, you can plan your customer experience based on the grouping, and KYC integration provides the such kind of the information in Rapid. And many of the things I can experience in the consumer. Always consumer wants the reward in the cash reward, gift reward. This is very popular in cash reward. So real-time integration in banking level, it is one of the showstopper in the any reward program. Like GPay, like Paytm, PhonePe, you can get the reward in direct your bank account. Same like any reward program, if you are give any reward points direct to your bank account, that will be enable your company trust value and print your company footprint in the customer mind directly, and customer instantly connect with that company. So banking integration is another good point to any reward program and consumer interaction. If you are give any benefit to any consumer in direct bank account, it will be a very helpful for any company. and that will be a good connection and good trust value for the any company. Second thing is about the location base. Can you next slide? Previous slide. Previous. Yeah, down. Okay. So real time advantage is that location based capability is also enabled in the any program, any viewer. Because your product will be sold in the one area and the same product will be not selling in other area. So that product popularity is also very important for the any company. And based on the data, the company easily identify in which area which product is very popular and which area this product is not. So based on the data, they are planning for the production house and they are planning the reward point to attract the consumer for the that product point. They are also planning the digital marketing for this product for the that specific area only. Because why company waste a good amount of cost in digital marketing in those areas where your product is very popular. You have to give your costing and time to the product marketing for those areas where your product is not popular. So real time and location based capability enable the such kind of the system in loyalty reward program, and you can plan your consumer expectation and attraction toward your services and program. Can you have a next slide? The artificial intelligence. In the nowadays, it is a very popular and very essential digital technology in current days. AI, ML, and IoT is very important to success the any program in any company. Artificial intelligence enables the data analysis stream at the one level. They enable the extremely high degree of personalization. With the AI, you can find out the good algorithm and define your forecasting unit. Like in the next month, in the next 3 months, next 6 months, which product will be popular in which area and which time duration. And based on the data, you can plan your production as well as consumer attraction. Because artificial intelligence gives the promising data analysis based on your previous data. And that data is very accurate, and based on the data, your loyalty program will be a success. Many of the companies is also facing the challenges with the customer ticket management and solution and support management. The AI gives the chatbot solution to the any company to interact with the customer support engine. The chatbot 24/7 connect with the any consumer and solve the primary issue from the customer level. And that will be a very important to the any consumer connectivity. The consumer never give up and never lose the connectivity with the company, and that will be a very helpful to the company. Another is importance for the AI technology is location-based transformation. You can also define based on the AI and ML technology your location-based product manufacturing and define your roadmap to the consumer level. So, in the loyalty program, such kind of the technology is very important to the success of your loyalty program and consumer attraction. This is just a small list, but it will be a vast, and it is a very important. So I am done here. Thank you everyone. And now I hand over to the Mr. Ajay Parikh to conclude the discussion. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Ruturaj, for that detailed explanation. I'm sure people with an IT background would have related very well with your content. And though I mean we have a chat window open now,
So if there are any questions, I would invite you all to put those queries there so we can address them one by one. In any case, you would have our email IDs and other contact credentials available with you. So even in future, if you have any such query where you think that we can put some light on it, or we can discuss or interact, you are all welcome. Though the topic is very generic and it has got a vast scope of discussion and understanding. So Hardik, if I think there are no questions coming in, I think we are through. We can close it formally.
Yeah, sure.
And you can share the recording based on whatever request we receive, even in future or whatever after this session is over.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for being with us and thank you for spending your time.
We thank both the speakers for the presentation, and on behalf of the organizations, we thank you all for joining us. Only to conclude with saying stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining us. Nice day.